Hey guys, I'm excited that you've decided to join me today. We are going to be incorporating two moves that really need a little bit of weight for resistance. Now, 10 pounds is too much for one of the moves, so if that's all you have is 10-pound dumbbells or no dumbbells, grab you some water bottles. Now, these are only like 1 pound, 2.5 ounces or 2 1/4 ounces, so it's not a lot, but it is a little bit of resistance. I have, this is not spray paint, it's something for the car. I had 2 bottles, but I weighed them with my food scale and they weren't the same. They weren't an even weight. I'd used more in one than the other. So if you have spray cans laying around, ooh, look at here. Even a candle, you could use candles, but make sure they weigh the same. That's going to be important because we're going to be lifting with both arms at the same time. So I'm just going to show you with my water bottles. Your first move is lunging row. So you're going to have your feet, start with your feet hip width apart and take, whoop, there would be a toy. Take one step back and your abs are braced and you're going to tilt forward. So you're at a high row. Weights right in front of the knee, pull back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. I tell people it's like a walnut between your shoulder blades and you're going to crack it, okay? So just pull back. To make that a little more challenging, you just go lower in the row. So I'm going to show you my back here. You want to keep a nice line. Make sure you're not rounding or dropping that belly button forward. You don't want to poke your chest out too much. Nice, straight, even line. There we go. Simple move, and because it's not a lot of weight, especially if you're using water bottles, we're going to go fast, okay? And then your second move is step through lunge for the bicep serve. And so if you have the heavier weights, the 8-10 pounds for the rows, that's fine. For this one, 10 pounds is going to be a little much. I can't even do it with 10 pounds properly, so form is most important. So again, keeping those feet hip width apart, what you'll do is when you step forward, serve, pull it back. And as you're doing this, those elbows are brushing the rib cage forward. Make sure that knee is not in front of the toe. You want to line it up with the ankle, pull it back, and serve. There you go. Those are your 2 moves, and we're going to have a surprise at the end if you can stick around for an extra 30 seconds. So let me get that music going. We're starting with the rows, so if you want the heavier weight, have that. All right, you've got 10 seconds. I'm going to start with my heavier weight. Take your left foot forward, tilt, weights right in front of the knee, pull back. Now remember, this is meant to be hard and all out, so especially if you've got those lighter weights, let's do some speed. Breathing out as you pull in. Keep that core contracted. You don't want to hurt your back. 4 seconds. And rest. Good. Set it down. Grab those water bottles, spray cans, candles, whatever you've got. We're going to start with your left leg. And serve. Pull back. And you can tap the floor. If you want to make that a little more challenging, pick up the knee. Incorporate some core work. Awesome. Doing great. Let's make it even. Step back one more time. Perfect. Go back to the heavier weight if you want it. Right foot forward and row. Keeping that chest up. You want to make it a little more challenging on the legs. Get your front thigh parallel to the floor. That makes it a little more challenging. Don't forget that walnut back there. And don't forget to breathe. And rest. Lighter weight, even no weight. Stepping with the right foot. Let's serve. And I didn't mention, if you need to, you can always have a chair beside you. Hold onto that chair and work one arm at a time. Lift the knee if you want. And rest. Back to the heavier weights. If they're too heavy and you can't go any heavier, Go back to your water bottles. Let's work. Now that leg behind me is straight. We're only bending that front knee. Let's knock it out. Come on, 8 seconds. Really work. Come on, Keki, stay with me. Yeah, I'm calling you out. You're welcome. Switch. Left leg. Ready? Let's serve. Try the balance. Keeping that chest lifted. Abs are in tight. Working that core as we lift the knee. Remember, that's just an option if you want the challenge. 5 seconds. Rest. Don't you hate that word? It's like, Jami-Lynn, that is not a rest. It's your last round. Get low. Come on, really focus on getting that right thigh parallel to the floor. Pump it out. You've got 10 seconds. Only 10 seconds. You can do anything in that short of time. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Set it down. Grab those bottles. Stepping with your right foot. Let's serve. Go. Make sure when you're stepping back, that leg's not crossing behind the front leg. Don't do to a curtsy lunge. Water bottles, and I'm still breathing heavy. Perfect. All right, guys, rest, shake it out. So I told you, if you've got just a few more seconds, core exercise, get on the floor. "30 seconds. Knee hugs. Start all the way down. Pull. Pull. Now your option is keeping the low back on the floor. You want a fist between your chin and your chest. Next option, come up a little more, a little harder, all the way on that butt. You got 10 more seconds. You heard that time, ignore it. Exhale on the way up. 2, 1. Let's make it even. I started on my right leg. Perfect. All right, guys. Thank you for sticking around with me for that workout. I hope you had a great one. We worked our back, we worked our core, we worked our shoulders, biceps, quads, booties. So have an awesome day. We'll see you next time.